Hi everybody, it's Aiden here. I just wanted to send a quickie little update video that I got a letter back, actually an email from my dad. Remember I mentioned a long time ago about writing a letter to my dad, and I was reading it because I did not know how he was going to react, if he was going to react at all. And my dad's very much a meticulous kind of person. He's a librarian by profession. I think he's retired now, but anyway. He responded back. I actually had addressed it to someone else that he lives with, to make sure that, maybe there'd be a higher chance of having him respond back, because our communication has not been very good, and it hasn't been very good regarding a lot of people in his life. But anyway, he wrote back, which I was quite surprised, rather quickly in fact, and he says that he doesn't have an opinion about it, that as long as it's my life, and he wants me to keep in touch with him. So I find that to be very much, hopefully, on the good side of things. Because my dad, I really don't know what he thinks, or how he thinks, rather, about stuff like this. He says it's my life, it's my decision, and that he has no personal opinion of it. So apparently it's not going to deeply affect him, unless it does at some point. But right now it looks like he's overall approving of it. I hope that the way I wrote the letter to him, which must have made a big impact, because he wouldn't have written me back afterwards, or in the long run, if it didn't have such a big impact. I must have wrote it in a way that really caught him and this other person's attention, and it must have just worked, that's all I can say. So that's what's going on lately. Basically, yesterday I had a lot of great advice. I went out with someone who lives locally where I live, and we hung out. This person is trans as well, M to F, and gave me a lot of great advice about how to live male. Telling me, giving me great advice such as, okay, I read up some really great books myself. I wish I had these years ago, but I read them later on when they were published. I really think that these books will help you. It's about communicative efforts. And I thought, hey, great. So she and I walked over to the local bookstore near where we met, and she recommended several books. And she gave me advice about when she was living biologically male, how, certain expectations of being male are expected out of you, such as how you walk, how you talk, how you're not supposed to stare straight in another guy's eyes because it's considered, I assume, offensive, and that you're supposed to stare off to the side, not really make a whole lot of direct eye contact, that it's more respectful between two men to not give off direct eye contact, which is great advice too, because I definitely don't want to get beaten up by somebody because I'm hitting on them. Basically, I have a lot to learn. This is a learning process. It's a learning process for all of us. For some, it's a lot more natural, more easygoing than others. For me, it's a learning process where, I have to take what I've learned living as biologically female and keep a bit of myself, regardless of what happens to me as male, but really, really, really do my best to make a strong, gargantuous effort of living in my true gender, which I am. I'm just a slow learner. Not to mean that I can't do it. I know I can, and I'm going to, and I will. I may not sound very confident right now. I'm tired. Had a very busy night. Didn't get a whole lot of sleep. But anyway, that's what's going on in my world. On a very small note, I just wanted to extend my condolences to everybody at Virginia Tech and across the world who've had personal connections with this tragedy. I did a video not so long ago, and I felt that I was too abrasive, and so I didn't put it up. But it's just stunning, but doesn't surprise me, unfortunately, and I hope it never happens again. And I really do applaud Fox News for taking off the video footage of what Cho Hung Wee gave off I'm glad they took it off the air. We don't want to influence anyone else to do the same thing, or even more disastrous than what Cho did. So I better get going. I've got some things I need to do. But I just want to say hey, and this is what's going on. Dad's approving. Yay! At least that's what he says anyway, in written form. So I'll chat with you later. Okay, bye-bye.